Oof. So actually, I want to try out. Let me try something real quick. Where is it? There it is. Let me see how well this does. Whew. Okay. Let's get bombarded, shall we? Minecraft. Let's go. Nice that I actually did manage to get the autumn aura before the end of the month. Animala. Well, you want to take that dash panel. I hear explosive and it go off. That's cool how the monster truck actually has the color that you selected for your vehicles. That's pretty cool. Not its own set color. Okay, not bad. Hello? There we go. One really nice thing about the ring gain boost item is that it makes almost Shao more effective and actually worth holding on to in case you get hit.
Yeah, let's race.
Look at all the pretty fall leaves. So Space, how goes it? Welcome. How you doing?
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Yoey. Doing alright? Taking the day easy. That's good to hear. How was your Thanksgiving? It was... My Thanksgiving was really nice. We went to this fancy restaurant down by this lake. It was expensive to eat there, yeah, but it's a really nice dining experience. Cool thing is we went there last year as well. Shaker, how goes it? Welcome. How you doing? Oh, by the way, I went back and rewatched some of my streams, some of the streams I did last weekend, or you know whatever I watched last weekend streams, and I noticed that my microphone needed turned up a little bit, and the game audio needed turned down a little bit. So I have them set to something different now. Hopefully, it's a lot easier to hear me, but hopefully you can still hear the game as well. Didn't even notice that. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to hear what I'm saying because the game audio will overlap it a little. But hopefully the new volume levels are make it better. The only downside is, hearing me easier, you're also going to hear background noise a lot clearer. So, yeah, I'm still needing to actually figure out a proper room to stream in. I'm still streaming up in this loft here. And that item appears way too often. But here, that's another nice thing about this ring gain boost. If you get hit by something and you touch a ring, you're pretty much immediately back up to max speed. Case in point, right there. And Amocho, yes, thank you. You know what, I think I know a pretty good way to reduce the item spam in this game. And that is to make it so that, just like in the Frenzy, where you use the White Wisp, there's downtime between item usage. I think that would help reduce the item spam quite a bit. Like, once you use one item, you can't use your next item after, like, 5 seconds or something. I think that would help out a lot. Oh yeah. I'm gonna use the shield because the place I'm in currently doesn't really do much for me. In any case, anyone wants to hit me while I'm doing some air tricks? Let's see what I can get here. I could take the shortcut, but the physics of this game are very untrustworthy. You literally cannot trust this game's physics. Hello, people. No, no.
Nice. Let's go again.
Did a few more time trials. Got crits on my Notion. Both on your first try. Nice. Even with falling off the edge during lap 3, sure. Still managed to get that, even though you fell off. Holy heck. Yeah, some of the time trials are, like, ridiculously easy, while others are very unforgiving. Here's my take on the time trials of this game. I don't enjoy them that much because you literally have to go out of your way to get the boost items. So you can be driving perfectly, but if you miss a boost item by just a pixel, the run's instantly just done, and that's kind of dumb. I would prefer they gave us the boost items at the ready, you know, like every other time trial in freaking existence. And also made it so that you don't need to use gadgets, because some of those time trials absolutely demand you use gadgets. I would prefer you were able to get the S ranks with reasonable times without the use of gadgets, and being able to, you know, have the triple wisp boost item at your disposal from the start. Use one boost per lap. I think that would just been 1,000 times better than what we got. Because time trials in this game are kind of unreasonable. Yeah, exactly. Some of the boost items aren't even worth going after because they're too far out of the way, and they have you take the longer route instead of the faster route. It's a trap! Took you about 45 minutes. Was not too terrible. Okay, here's what happened to me with Pumpkin Mansion. So, I thought I was actually getting the S rank without me knowing it, and I kept restarting because I thought I was 2 seconds off. But no, apparently, I was able to get an S rank like every time I tried it, but I kept restarting because I thought I was 2 seconds off. So, yeah. Whoopsie daisy. I have no idea why there's 2 D ranks in the lobby. But maybe they're new players who got the game while I was on sale. That could be the case. But at the same time, if that is the case, then why the heck are they in Legend lobbies? That was probably a D rank that hit me because they use their items as soon as they get them. Lower level players don't understand the concept of strategic item use. Heads up! Wow, what a tiny little bomb that can't hit the broadside of a barn. Squish, squish. I was about to say, if this was the Wisp Frenzy time and it took my freaking drill, I would have been a little upset about that. Extreme gear have no traction. Jeez. Way too common of an item. Na 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 na. The remix to that actually sounds like the... Okay. I can be on an extreme gear and have the hitbox the size of a power vehicle. That's okay. As I was saying, the remix to that song actually sounds like it's... And that's what happens when you risk a dark shell instead of a slime. But it sounds like it's from Game Land, which is kind of cool. That... the boxing gloves are way too freaking strong. I am sorry. Those things need nerfed so badly. The boxing gloves need nerfed so badly. I am sorry. Those things are way too powerful. There should be no reason they halt all your momentum and take 50 of your rings like that. That is... And there should be no reason why the green one should have a lock-on to begin with. It's not the red one. It shouldn't be able to lock on to begin with. Jeez.
Yeah, let's race.
Holy heck, dude. Welcome, plushies. How goes it? And has CrossWorlds and DK Bonanza? Nice.
Hello.
Aqua Forest.
Hey guys. Roger.
We showed this game to a friend last night. When the game said Digital Circuit, he thought it said Digital Circus. I mean, it almost kind of sounds like it, doesn't it?
Let's go. Go.
But yeah, hopefully the upcoming patch for this game will absolutely fix some of the items, because some of them are just way too strong. Those boxing gloves being one of them. The green one needs to not have a lock-on feature, and they need to be toned down with how powerful they hit you. When am I going to get Bonanza? When I get a Switch 2, which will probably not happen unless Nintendo decides to stop being a bunch of greedy rotten scumbags. But there's no reason Bonanza can't be on the Switch 1 either. They just put it on the Switch 2 to force people to buy the console. So until Nintendo stops acting like what we pay for isn't ours, then I'll get a Switch 2. Once they make models that can't be bricked. Okay, I'm done taking that path. That path is literally a trap in online mode. It serves no purpose. It's a trap. I'll take the free item though. The stupidest part is if you miss it, you get put in front of the items. So you can't get them. Bonk. Doo-doo-doo-doo. At least I don't lose rings when I bump into walls. That's actually really dumb. Goo! I got the 2 strongest items in the game. At least for combat purposes. So I'll hold on to these for as long as I can. Yeah, that's cool. I can get bumped around like I'm the lightest character in the game even though I'm in a power type vehicle. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, you know what? Maybe now since I'm further behind I can take this path. Excuse me. Teehee. I'll take that second.
Nice. Let's go again.
Somehow in the running for Game of the Year. I'm not surprised. $6,200. I've got a lot of take a grinding to go once again. Radical. If you need to come up with a theory that a couple of the new gadgets give you double item if you get 50, up to 50 or 100% of your rings. Actually, I saw those as well, and I think what they might do actually is, if you're running the one that says 50, there's a 50% chance that you'll get 2 items if you run into 1 item capsule. But then, obviously, the one that says 100% chance, you'll get 2 items guaranteed if you, regardless if you hit 1 item or not. I'm thinking that's what it is. And obviously, the 50% chance is going to take up 2 slots. The 100% one's absolutely going to take up 3. However, that invincibility for a short duration on lap 3, I'm not sure how I feel about that, honestly. If they're that serious about, dealing with the item spam, then why don't they just make the item spam, less prevalent? instead of just giving you an ability that negates the items entirely. At that point, you might as well remove the items from the game. Seriously, at that point, you might as well just remove the items from the game entirely. I mean, thank you, Sega, for listening, but you're still not fixing the game the way it absolutely needs to be fixed. That's just creating yet another crutch that does not get rid of the problem. Now we're going to have 2 metas. We're going to have that along with the level 4 invincibility. So nice. They just created 2 problems instead of getting rid of the one that creates one of the problems. Jeez. Yes. No. Yes. Hit me again. Hit me again. Tell me that you want me to beg without telling me. Seriously, what they need to do is get rid of the invincibility on the level 4 drift boost. I understand why people use it. Again, it's because the item spam in this game is absolutely horrid. It has no reason being as problematic as it is. But, unfortunately, they just need to get rid of the invincibility on the level 4 boost. Giving yourself self-invincibility in an Arctic Racer is... might as well be cheating at that point. Uh-oh. Yes. Should I risk this shortcut? Woo! Nailed it. Yes, turn me into stone as well. Oh, senior stage hazard. Whoop!
Not bad, I guess.
Yeah. Sonic and Shadow both have a unique line for white space. Why is there a C rank in here? Actually, really quickly, let me head out real quick. Main menu. Being Expedition 33 could win Game of the Year. It's either going to be that one or Silk Song. One of the two. How many more do I have to go? Drive the length of the earth. Yeah, I'm not even halfway done with that one. And I've been playing this game for how many hours? Collect 50,000 Dodonbot tickets. I am nearly there. Win 100 times in Grand Prix. I only need to do 4 more Grand Prix. I might do I might do 2 of them. You know what? I'm gonna do 2 on stream and then the next 2 off. On stream tomorrow. I'm gonna do that. Become best friends with any character in a friendship. Okay, so this is just gonna require a load of grinding. This I can do like right now if I wanted to. This is gonna take a minute. This is going to take a hot minute. Jeez. But yeah, I did unlock the final tier of challenges. They said back online. Both games deserve it. Silksong crashed all the digital stores. Yeah, exactly. And it's gotten so much praise because it's literally proof that your game can do well as long as there's actual passion, pride, and effort put into it. Meanwhile, AAA devs are butthurt about that, and they're saying, oh, that doesn't show that you care about your game's value if you make it only like $30. No, they're actually making it a reasonable price because they value the game and they want people to play it. Seriously, game devs are brainless, brain dead. AAA game devs are brainless, brain dead, brain rot. At least the ones within the greedy corporations. Hello, SpongeBob. Again, name me a game where you can play as SpongeBob riding on Jet's extreme gear, racing through the world of Minecraft without the use of mods. Yeah, this game is definitely one of the games of all time. We have a C and a B. I'm guessing we're getting a lot of new players that bought the game recently due to the Friday sale, Black Friday sale, so I'm guessing that's why we're seeing lower levels in the higher ranks. Oh my gosh, the off-road is way too punishing as well. Jeez. Self-explosion. Nope. Get away. Thank you. Hey, look, it's digital circuit. I mean, circus. Wow. It looks like one of the gadgets that we're getting soon is also gonna increase the duration of the shield item. Maybe double the duration? Which, honestly, I'm all for. I like that. Because it still, is reliant on the use of an item. Not this level 4 nonsense. What the heck was that? Jeez. Yahoo! Oh boy, can't wait to see how long this lasts. Jeez. Not very long at all, of course. I think I got either second or third. See, I hit them with a red glove, and they don't get slowed down to a crawl. Why is that, huh? Why is that? Me thinketh sussy. Let me change up my gadget slot real quick. Let me try something. Ooh, actually, hold on, you know what? Let me combine this with this with this. Let's see how this goes. This allows me to instantly start slipstreaming off of people after I get hit, right? It's quick recovery. So if I do that, I can get some ring boosts to immediately get back up to top speed. Let's see if that's what this is, eh? If not, then what's the point? Meet the jungle.
Hey guys.
Welcome to the jungle.
Hello.
Greetings.
No, I don't exactly have the ability to drift boost back up immediately. So that's why I'm hoping that I can start slipstreaming immediately off of people after getting hit with quick recovery. And if that doesn't work, then there's 0 points. If you think about it, the only reason the grinding levels gets harder the higher you are in the legends ranks is not because you're playing against more skilled players, but because you're required to place higher to gain points. You can be in the level 9 lobby and race a level 1 player, but it's easier to climb the ranks in those lobbies because you can afford to place lower. Which is why I think they should make it so that if you place 10th, then you don't gain points. I think as long as you place at least 9th, you should be gaining at least 1 point, regardless of legend rank. Kraken! Ouch. Wow, from 1st to 10th in 1 second because I get hit by 1 item. Yeah. The items in this game are too powerful. And that's with quick recovery, mind you. Yikes! Nope. Predictable. But guess what? I got all my rings back. Now with ring gain boost, I have a reason to hold on to Chow, which is why it's one of my favorite abilities. Because it also makes the 100 ring, item from the super capsules kind of worth it as well. Back again, almost chow. Jeez Louise. Yeah, the item spam in this game is unbearable. I understand why people use the invincibility gadget, because the items in this game are just outright stupid. They are just outright stupid. There's no other way of putting it. The items in this game are stupid. They are too impactful. I can understand if items are intended to slow players down a little bit to give others the chance to catch up, but one hit is a guaranteed overtake, and that should not be the case. That absolutely should not be the case. Hoping to get Kirby Air Riders for Christmas? Nice. Jeez, can I please get to the gadget that I want? Holy freaking heck, dude. Now, can I change my vehicle? Thank you. Jeez, everything takes too freaking long in this game to do. Holy heck. These days, Sakurai poured his heart and soul into. That's why I would like to get the game, but I'm not going to pay near $500 for a brick that I don't even own. Just for one game. It's just my map. Na 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 do 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 me 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 me. Actually, you know what? I don't think I showcased SpongeBob and Patrick's winning animations for completing Grand Prix. Heck, I don't even think I showcased Ichiban. If that's even how you pronounce his name. Dude, those corkscrew portions are so weird. Yes, this person can get hit, but just ignore it. Hey, we were just here. And don't tell me it's because he's using a power vehicle. Because when I use power vehicles, I still get turned to stone after getting hit. Here comes King Boom Boom. Jeez, they got absolutely destroyed. Yoink. If. I did not want to hit that. Yes.
Good race, everyone.
Everyone else can get hit by an item and accelerate to 3 times faster than what I'm going, but when I get hit, I get turned to stone. What is with this game? Jeez. I don't know, this build worked kind of nicely, actually. It's actually kind of good. Apados. I'll start selecting Blizzard Valley come the winter season.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Greetings.
Hello.
Yeah. Rice. Donpa Airlines. Or railway. You have an airport as well, do you, the Donpa? The cool thing about the Dash bounty is you basically get 2 boosts in one if you use the ring game boost along with it. Oh my gosh. That is so stupid. Any item you were carrying previously should just be put in your offhand, not removed entirely. That is so stupid. Here you go. Yes, give me a false sense of security of being able to defend myself from incoming items with other items, when in fact that doesn't happen because you need to be in a perfectly straight line in order to defend yourself from incoming items with items. Unless you have the shield, Void Wisp, or the Tornado. Of literally anything else, you need to be in a perfectly straight line to stop incoming attacks. Something that didn't happen in the previous 3 Sonic racing games. So I wonder why it's an issue all of a sudden in this one. Is it because Sumo Digital didn't have their hand in it? I think Sega should get Sumo Digital back in here and help to fix their game up a little bit. If they logged on to me, I would have went from 1st to 10th. Guaranteed. I take those. All the more reason why the green one should not have a lock-on feature. I don't know why it does. It's stupid. Especially with how broken it is. Jeez Louise. Okay, well that's at least 2 first place finishes in Legend 7. Very nice.
Yeah, let's race.
Out of all the maps, I'll take Wonder Museum.
Hello, everyone. Hooray! Sure.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Later.
Eat. Yeah, I remember the lighting in this on this track being like near realistic. It was gorgeous. You have the sunlight beaming through the windows and everything. Dang, that was pretty. Let me guess, as soon as I get ahead of you. Ugh, predictable. Hey, I'm gonna chow. Thanks for the free item. Wow, imagine taking a shortcut and falling behind because the way the item works. Amo Chow will do a top 10 anime betrayal on you and start giving your rings to the person who's ever so slightly ahead of you. Gee, thanks, Amo Chow. But look at this. I'm back in first. And the person that passed me recently got hit. You can tell by the flashing red. Mighty sussy. Actually, thank you. This game's physics, we're gonna say no. You get bumped up in the air and sent down to the lower level. Here, have a bomb. And here comes another overly common item. Seriously, that item is way too common. Way too common. I'm getting rid of this. Because my experience with those green gloves is here. Don't worry, you'll jolt ahead of me. Yep, I tell you. So if there's anything to take away from this game, hitting people makes them faster. Except if it's you. Thank you, ring gain boost. Can I... Oh, jeez. That was gonna stop. Nope. Oh boy, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. The anticlimactic finish to every race in existence in this game.
Gotta focus next time.
The absolutely predictable outcome to every frontliner who doesn't utilize the invincibility. They get told that their skills are meaningless.
Nice.
Lol, 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 lol.
Yeah, let's race.
Yeah, let's race. And by that you mean, let's get absolutely bombarded. Yeah, let's race. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Salutations.
Salutations, malefactors. I am Endeavor, the misappropriate of a formulary for affordable comestibles. Who will join me? Ooh, fancy. Let's go. Do it. Wow. Not every day you see someone use the invincibility start. Or the big fist. Smooth. Frenzy. Technically, I should have a pretty big advantage here because I have both ring game boosts with the dash panel bounty. So that should mean that I have a innate advantage here, correct, Mundo? Nope. You get hit by one item, you run into the wall, you're suddenly driving on ice as a result. Such as this game. I better save this. Because using this on the final stretch is the only thing that matters. Out of the way, you furry Pac-Man. Actually, I think I can afford to use this right. No, actually, I got a better spot for it. It's kind of a good thing I hit the off-road there, because that monster truck would have hit me otherwise. Dun 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 dun. D.
Nice. Let's go again.
That was delayed. Bum bum. A B plus and an A plus.
Nice.
Here we go with another long, painful grind up the ranks.
Yeah, let's race.
And they're only going to get harder, but not because the players are getting better, but because you need to place higher to gain points at all. Isn't it like once you're in Legend 1, you have to get at least third points to gain any points at all? Third place. If that's the case, then that's just unforgiving and unnecessary. Especially, okay, there should not be a ranking system in an arcade racer because it's not up to your skills. It's completely luck-based what items you get. There should not be a ranking system in a luck-based game. That is stupid. Seriously, there should not be a ranking system in a luck-based game.
Hey guys.
Let's go.
That's just dumb. Time to go shopping. Let's go. See, that right there off to the left, that looks kind of Christmassy. But that's like the only part. Yay! Alrighty. Something else I don't like about this particular frenzy time is that you're kind of forced to use the wisps instead of an item that you're saving. Because if you don't use the wisps, you're just going to fall behind because everyone else is using it. Yes, you're in what place and you throw your bomb backwards. Clown. Jeez. Squishy, squishy, squish, squish, squish. Jeez, how many people did I flatten there? Yeah, I knew that'd be a bad idea. There's always someone that's always going to be faster than you one day with this game's latency. Now watch as this slows no one down like it slows me down.
Not bad, I guess.
Dun, 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 dun. Let me try some real quick. Let's see. Let me do that one I did last time, except use this instead of the boost. Dash panel 1. I'll like re-equip this real quick. Oh no, wait. Ooh, no, hold on, wait, let me try something. Okay, so for this kit, when it says getting more rings, does that mean it has ring range up as well? I'm not even sure. Jeez. I should try stacking them and see if that helps. Well, let's see how good this is, by any chance. We'll combine those two with this. I gotta be using a speed null chain. But which one?
Yeah, let's race.
Oh yeah, check this out. I managed to combine all of Sonic's, vehicles in one here. We have Speedster Lightning front, the Super Shining back. We have the wheels and the cockpit area designed for the Werehog, the Beast Bike. But we have the tires or the wheels of the Mirage Blade. That's like everything Sonic in this game combined into one vehicle right here. It's pretty cool looking. Not bad. Actually, when I try that gadget, I want to be using Sonic's car because I get the maximum speed possible with it. So for now, I didn't even have to get rid of that. I just do this. Give that a try. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna do maybe another 10 or 12 races and then call it a stream. Well, no, I gotta showcase Ichiban's victory animation, so I'll do a Grand Prix after this. Or two. Water Palace.
Let us commence. Greetings.
Who was what?
Hey guys.
You what?
Farewell.
Alright, let's go. I'll have to go back and rewatch this stream to see how the audio sounds in comparison. Hopefully in the upcoming update for Race Park, they make it so that the cap for the Dodonpa tickets that you can earn is kept out at 100 instead of 70. I don't know why they didn't make it 100 to begin with. Kind of dumb, honestly. You'd think it would be 100, that'd just be the most logical choice. Most logical option, right? Still wish. What the tiny hit boss. But then again, it is supposed to be defensive use. Doggos. Heard someone hit the bumper. Doom. Don't worry, you'll catch right back up. Am I right in saying that? Thank you, Sega. If you're gonna make a path like that, you better make sure that you're able to actually you know, land it. I'd like to try and get a shield. Yes. Even though I placed the magnet down, it did nothing. That is so great. So much skill. There is no skill involved with this game at all.
Gotta focus next time.
There's like literally no skill involved with this game whatsoever. Your skills literally, and I mean literally, mean absolutely nothing in these races. You can be in the lead 99.99% of the time, but then by the time the final stretch arrives and everyone saves their monster trucks and wisps and everything, you get hit once, you're immediately down in last within 1 second. You can bag in this game without even trying to bag. That's how bad it is. I think the monster truck, drill wisp, and laser whip should only appear if you're in 12th. That's legit how bad it is.
Hey guys.
I think those items should only appear if you are in 12th.
Hello.
And I mean far behind in 12th. I'm not talking about, oh, you're right in front behind a player in 12th. I mean, you got to be quite a distance behind for the kid to get those two up here. Bleep, bleep, bleep. You're too slow. Good. Nice. Great. Jamming.
Digital circuit.
20,000 years later, I can finally start playing the game again after getting hit. That's what you get for bumping into me. That's what you get. Don't worry, you'll immediately jump right ahead of me. You won't fall behind it at all. Don't worry. Because my items in particular are blanks. Everyone else's are 2,000-pound anvils. That crushed my cart to the point where I need to get it repaired at a workshop. But not after calling a tow truck to get that to the workshop. And then tow it back onto the track so that I can get back in it. And then finally start racing again. That wolf wasn't even aiming for that Hatsune.
Not bad, I guess.
When you start to climb the ranks, that's when it becomes very apparent this game's biggest problems. That's when you see the game's biggest flaws. And they unfortunately hold this game back a lot.
Yeah, let's race.
Yeah, let's race. Let's give that a try. Because at least I can start drifting immediately after getting hit. Maybe I can get a boost in, even though this vehicle's class has the slowest drift boost charges.
Hey guys.
And let's see how it goes. Bleep. Wedge good. I like how both this vehicle and the racing buggy look like off-road racing vehicles. That's kind of cool. Glorby glorb. Wow. Hello, hot wagon. There's a part of me that wants to make a quad fan and a triple copter just for the meme. Jeez. But that's going to take up 2 whole slots, so... You really need to be able to have 5 customization slots available for the vehicles. Not a measly 5. You need 10. I could have swapped out. Oh yeah, iframes. Could have just used the boost and used my red glove, but I don't know. Nothing you do throughout the entirety of the race matters. The only part that matters is the final stretch. I like quick recovery up better than level 4 invincibility. Just because level 4 invincibility isn't always, you know, at the ready. Meanwhile, quick recovery up is, you know, it's gonna work every time. Iframes. Jeez. That is so annoying when you use that just to avoid a freaking Dark Chow. Yeah, that's fine. You can be faster than everyone else because I hate you. Don't worry, that's perfectly fine. Take the double item I was going for as a result, even though you already have one item to freaking item hog. Jeez.
Not bad, I guess.
Really? I'll take it 4th. I'll take it 4th.
Nice.
Honestly, I'll take top 6. That's good enough for me. Jeez. You're at the top half. That's good enough for me. Is anybody there?
Salutations.
You know what? Let's go Pumpkin Mansion. Spooky season may be over for this year, but this map is still really fun. One of my favorites. Too bad they don't have a more Christmas themed map. The closest thing I can think of is, I mean, Coconut Mall works. Or not Coconut Mall, I mean idiots. Colorful Mall. That works because it's got the Christmassy kind of look at the start, but that's about it. Plus, pretty much everyone goes to the mall during Christmas. It's super fun to go, seeing the place all decorated for Christmas. It's really fun. But that's not, it's not like, you know, designed with Christmas in mind, I don't think. I mean, this place clearly works for Halloween. But I guess the most Christmassy you can get would be Blizzard Valley, because it's snowy, it's blizzardy. Wow. This game favors those who use the level 4, do they? They give them invisibility every turn they make. So you'll see your explosive ordnance. Jeez, I don't like how slowly these vehicles build up there. Even with the quick charges, they still build it up way too slowly. Kind of insane. Don't worry, you'll get right on ahead of me. It's like literally everyone else I hit. Holy heck. Magnetic freaking walls. Thank you, quick recovery up. Jeez Louise. The music of this track is really good as well. Nope.
Nice. Let's go again.
I'll take third. Honestly, quick recovery up pairs really nicely with this drift charge gadget, because once you get hit, you can immediately start drifting, and you build up your drift boost really quickly to get back up to top speed. Really good pairing.
Nice.
In fact, I might argue perfect pairing.
Yeah, let's race.
Let's do power next. Let's scratch everyone's face off. Margaret Street.
Hey guys. Agreed. Salutations.
Bleep.
Until we meet again. Hey guys.
What's good? Another combination you can make using the Dragon Brave vehicle for Ichiban, and you can combine that with oh my gosh, a Zavox, which I think is called the Road Dragoon. You can make Dragon Dragoon, another meme-worthy vehicle. Dragon Dragoon. Let's see. There's another combination you can make with the Minecart and the Paddy Wagon. You can get Paddy. You can get Paddy Cart or Mine Wagon. Which one? You decide. Please get off of me. I don't like being bumped into on a constant basis. This is a racing game, not bumper cars. Can we treat it as such? Apparently not. What do we got here? Oh, goody. Holographic meatloaf again. At least the soda was real. Yes, flatten me, please. Excuse me. Nice try, I had invincibility. Ouch. Yes. Even though I'm using a power type vehicle, I still get pushed like I'm the lightest character in the game. Skewish. Can this monster truck grab so I can use my wisp, please? Jeez.
Not bad, I guess. Nice.
Whoever threw that King Boom Boo, you're 2,000 decades behind, my guy. I'd argue 3,000. You gotta look at the map to see where first place is before throwing that thing. You can't just throw it on the final stretch, it don't work like that. Apatos.
Hey guys.
We're going Sonic Unleashed style. With the Beast Spike. It is kind of off-putting seeing the Werehog during the day, though, because he only, comes out at night. So it's good old Werehog form.
Hey guys.
Yeah! Apatos. Let's go. I decided to change my favorite power type vehicle to the Beast Spike because I've already got the Knight's tank. Just with its colors reversed. So I thought it'd be kind of redundant. Actually, that's another thing that Sega needs to do. They need to make it so that the spin drift gadget keeps spin drifting even after you counter drift. And no, I'm not talking about the first counter drift. I'm talking about every counter drift you do. It needs to keep spinning. Because having that thing, as little as impact as it has, being 2 slots, is just stupid.
Yeah, where to next?
Jeez, I think I'd be the one to choose. Thought it'd be the meta using Shadow over there. My shield in 4th place. I guess it can help. Against that specifically, yeah. Jeez Louise. Let's see what else I can do from the Dark Chow. That's even better. I'm glad I let the Dark Chow reshuffle my items. Of course it goes back into the outside. Gee, thanks, Laser Wisp.
Gotta focus next time.
So it would have been better to give me the triple boost first, but in typical fashion, this game has to rig it so that I get the less helpful item first. Yay.
Nice.
I could use item swap, inventory swap, but I don't want to use 3 whole slots for something that you should be able to do by default in this game.
Yeah, let's race.
Yeah, nice race. It's a blue star. Oh, it's a blue star. Even though it's the blue star 2. Blue star 2. Blue star 2.
Hey guys. Agreed.
This wrestling game getting kind of hot up in this freaking loft. Heat rises.
Do it.
Do what? Let the heat rise. Here's another meme vehicle you can make. You can make the Frog Gator. Using the front part of Big's car with the back part of Vector's car. The Frog Gator. It's a carnivorous frog. Actually, maybe something else that'll tone the item spam down is making it so that the item capsules take as long to recover as they do on local play against bots. Thank you, Bomb. Or did you get squished? Or did you get squished? I didn't hear the snicker that the Dark Child did, so I thought it was gonna be slime. Oh, you gotta love inconsistency. Something else about this game that needs to be fixed. Yeah, I know, I was off by micropixels, so I didn't get those items. Just because I was off by an absolute teeny, itsy bitsy teeny tiny fraction. Dang, what good are these gonna do me? No good, exactly. Because there's a psychopath who had to throw their bomb backwards.
Not bad, I guess.
Even if you get items to use strategically, you literally can't use them strategically. You have to use them as soon as you get them, otherwise you're not going to do any good. As demonstrated by the clown who tossed their bomb backwards. I wanted to save the tornado for the last stretch just in case, but I'm not allowed to do that apparently. I have to use the items as soon as I get them. There's no strategic use of items in this game either. there's literally no strategic use of items in this game either, dude. It's kind of discouraging, really, knowing that it doesn't matter what you do throughout the entirety of the race. The only part that matters is if you get the better items at the last stretch. Jeez Louise. It's pretty discouraging. And if that upcoming patch that we're getting doesn't change the balance of the items, or make the item spam more tolerable, then I kind of don't care about it, if I'm being honest. If it's not an actual patch or a fix to make the game more balanced and enjoyable than online, then I kind of don't care about it. Bak chicken. La 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 ba. Chicken. Yes. Let's see, it's only been like 10 seconds and I got hit by 4 items. Yeah. If the upcoming patch doesn't do anything to reduce the items problem, then I don't care about it. If the items are still just as problematic as they are, then I don't care about the upcoming patch. Now that's a lot of airtime. The level 4 boost during that frenzy is completely useless. Because 1, you don't even get the invincibility that comes with it. And 2, it only lasts for like 0.5 seconds. So yeah, go for the level 3 during that. The level 4 one is completely useless. It serves no purpose. Might as well not even go to level 4. Oh boy. Let's see how absolutely messed up I get during this. Thank you, quick recovery up.
Can't beat the best.
What do you know? I spam my items and I get better results. Jeez. Yeah, quick recovery up plus the quick the drift charge gadget. That's just a perfect pairing right there.
Yeah, let's race.
Yeah. I think that's my new go-to setup. Because that at least makes the item spam a little more tolerable. Jeez. I think that's gonna be my new go-to setup. Quick recovery up plus the dread charge kit. Both take up 3 whole slots, but combined they're pretty powerful. They're pretty darn powerful. Any day now, thank you. Minecraft.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
And you. Urban Canyon. I honestly don't get the point of those shortcuts that open up on lap 3. You have to slow down so much to even take them that it's like, why even bother? Is that supposed to be speed racers, Kiar? Speed racer. Bonk. See, I can hit people without needing to log on. I shouldn't be able to lock on to begin with. Freaking stupid that it does. Yay! I like being able to perform air tricks after getting hit in the air without needing to slowly descend and not be able to do anything to the point where I might as well just put the controller down. I'm behind you. Wow. What a hog. See, you've got to slow down so much to even take those shortcuts. What's the point? Whoever designed the shortcuts in this game really does not know how to actually make a shortcut. Like, flat out, they do not know how to make a shortcut.
Nice. Let's go again.
What? $64, $64.
Nice.
I think quick recovery should only take up 2 slots, if I'm being honest. If level 4 invincibility only takes up 2, then I think quick recovery should also take up 2. That way I can still use the quick level 3 charge to go with the drip charge kit. It's crazy how capable I am of zipping ahead of everyone and getting into first place. Just goes to show that I have the skills to play the game, but then the items are like, haha, no. Ooh, almost got him. Well, I got them at least. Ricochet and hit me glove. Do it. You know you want to. You know you want to hit specifically me. And I'm right back behind you. That pop-up actually kind of helped a little bit. Let me do a trick. Let's see if I can snipe that player. See if I can whack him. Ooh. Should have been a snake in there. Jeez. Ooh. What is wrong with the people that play this game, seriously? Why do you insist on just bumping into everybody? Are you troubled or something? Jeez, what is wrong with the people that play this game, seriously? Why do they have this infatuation with needing to bump into everybody? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Do they not know what a racing game is? Are they uneducated? Not troubled, but uneducated, rather. Probably. They think a racing game is bumper cars. But now, let me go ahead and try out that combo I was thinking of. Where's this ability? Thank you. Let's give it a try. Doubt it'll be any good, but we can try. After all, going from 80 speed to 100 speed means only 2 points of speed added. So, I ask the question, what is the point? You think 80 to 100 would... Where is everybody? If you want to race against bots, I'll do that. I mean, I'll gladly do that. Take a break from all the BS. Take a break from all the item spam. Jeez. And people that think that racing means bumping into everybody. Seriously, I'm boosting. Why am I still getting pushed around like I'm a feather? Thank you, Sega. Seriously, I'm boosting. Why am I still getting pushed around like I'm a feather? If you're boosting, you should be immune to knockback. mean, that's literally how it works in every other racing game in existence. Why does this one in particular just not understand the concept of, like, racing game physics? Get Sumo Digital back in here, please. Get Sumo Digital back in here. Jeez Louise. As long as you're boosting, you should be knocking everyone else out of your path. But no.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
They gave Metal Sonic a voice in Shadow Generations. Why couldn't they just hire the same voice actor to voice Metal Sonic again in this game? Granted, that was Metal Overlord, but that's still his voice, regardless. And to think, that was right before this game. So there's almost no excuse for that. Yeah. Again, looks more like a castle than a mansion. But that's okay. Okay, let's see how this combination works. Probably not good at all. Clown. Followed by another clown. Good. Nice. Great. Jamming. Good. Great. Jamming. Nice try. Let's see if the 2 points of extra speed make a difference. Probably not, but whatever. Nope. Immediately got passed up right there. So in other words, speed vehicles, even with the speed machine kit, are still just as fast as every other vehicle in the game. They might as well call them all-round vehicles. Like seriously. They might as well call them all-round vehicles. Because that's what they are apparently. They don't go any faster than any other vehicle. Ooh. I'll take that. Bonk. Yeah, return. Yeah, dinner with the fam. Welcome back. Hope your dinner went well. I'll take a second. What is with the 2 E-ranks? Okay, one more race. Your guess is as good as mine. Again, I think it's just got something to do with people not buying the game because of this Black Friday sale. And that's my best guess. Mystic Jungle.
Hey guys. Do it. Very well. Do it. Let's go.
Huh. Doggo. That's like it decided to give people extra points for ranking up in the top 3 for Legend competition. I think that's to give everyone a chance to be able to reach Legend rank. Especially given how the Black Friday sale is literally just 1 week before the competition. Do I, you know what, I would like to compete in it, but do I even want to, knowing the only thing that's going to be there is technical drift on extreme gear with power type characters with quick level 2 and 3 charge with ultimate 4 charge? Do I really want to compete against that? Do I really want to? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Where's the skill? Where's the skill? It makes me wonder how these players would perform without that build. Like, would they fare just as well as anyone else who plays the game without it? Or would they still be able to get top? Would they still be able to get top 3 or whatever? I don't freaking know. Or would they end up struggling? It makes me wonder. Are they truly skilled? Or are they just relying on crush like every other competitive player? From 1st to 10th because of 1 red glove. Nerf! I'm boosting and I'm still a featherweight. Something else that needs changed about this game? Okay, now I'm stuck using this thing until it wears off. Very nice. Teehee. That item needs to be reduced in how often it appears. Sorry. That thing is way too common. Wouldn't be that big a deal if it didn't take your item, but since it does, yeah, it's way too freaking common. Sorry. The shield wore off at the last second. Very nice. All of a sudden, that shield duration gadget doesn't seem too bad.
Not bad, I guess.
Top 6. That's still good. Let me take a picture of that score. It's actually kind of cool. 32 is 64. 32 times 2 is 64. This Winter Festival in position 1020. So close to top 1000. Very close. I ran into that same person before. Sheesh. However, I would like to showcase Ichiban's victory. Because I don't think I have. Let's see, who do I want to go up against? I only need to do Grand Prix 4 more times. Seriously, just 4 more times. Who do I want to go up against? Let's go big. This was kind of okay, but not sure. I feel like 2 extra points of speed isn't enough. Doggo. Seriously, going from 80 to 100 speed, you literally only go from 198 to 200. I think 80 should be 200, and then you should go up to 210.
I was planning on winning, but you could try if you would.
Okay, this will be fun. Yes, I am. I only really like to play against level 4 AI because anything above that is artificial difficulty. They're just automatically faster than you regardless of how much you boost. If I place hazard items down right in the middle of the track, I'll stop incoming attacks because everything travels down the middle. Nice tip for online play as well. Just shoot Supersonic. Well, I want to showcase, you know, the DLC characters' winning animations, so... Which I don't think I've done yet. I've done it for Steve and Alex. And the Creeper. I have not showcased Ichiban's yet. Oh boy. Physics. People are... I've forgotten about the warp ring gadget. I haven't forgotten about it. It's a pretty cool gadget. Kind of finicky, but pretty cool. I wonder what bug it was causing to make him not be able to use it online.
Good job, my turn next.
I have no idea. Dang the handling. Okay. Seriously, give us freaking make knights. I think Whisper is going to be a boost type character. Thank you for at least choosing the better option. I think Whisper is going to be our next boost type character, which is nice. They should have made Jet a boost type character, but don't know why they didn't. Oh, it's because he's a speed type in the writer series in every game he's been in. Well, guess what? Amy's been a speed type in every game she's been in, and yet she's a handling in this game. So there's no reason you couldn't have changed things up for Jet, you know. Just saying. Well, then again, in All-Stars Racing Transformed, Amy's max level upgrade was the balanced ability, not speed. Just keep Amy a speed type for Pete's sake. Is that difficult? Ah, yes. Oh, that's the brake. Now, do you know which one's the brake and which one's the accelerator? You think mass will be a speed? Well, back end will be acceleration. II, yeah, it's been confirmed II is handling, which is interesting, given how he's a power type in the first Sonic Riders. Hopefully hopefully Knights is speed, so we can finally get the speed character gadget. And then have Pac-Man be acceleration so we can finally get the character acceleration gadget. Or acceleration character gadget, whatever. Jeez. It's kind of dumb we have to wait this long for gadgets that we should have gotten in Race Park instead of the Donpot tickets for the second time around. Seriously, what the frick? Ooh, physics. Uh-oh, doggos. Doggos. See, if item capsules took that long to respawn online, that would help with the item spam. Jeez. The camera angles don't really help either. Jeez Louise. How much do I need to boost to catch up exactly? Holy sweet mother of all creatures great and small. Freaking seriously. effing hate this game sometimes. I absolutely effing hate this game sometimes. I am constantly boosting at level 3, and the AI is still just like, haha, I'm faster than you in every way, shape, size, and or form, regardless of what you do. What you do doesn't matter against the AI either. Okie dokie! Woo! Fine, I'll play against a level 1 AI. If even level 4 is artificially difficult, I'll just play against level 1. I am constantly level 3 boosting, and they are still 2,000 trillion billion, no, 3,000 trillion billion light years ahead of me. They get hit by the anvil, and they are still 200,000 trillion billion, 3,000 trillion billion light years ahead of me. I'm sorry. That right there just confirms how busted... The gadgets don't matter. Gadgets do not do a thing for you. Unless it's the level 4 invincibility specifically. Shut up, Big. You artificially difficult nonsense. We seriously just... Game devs seriously just do not know how to program actual challenge anymore. It's artificially hard every time. In racing games, they're always faster than you, have higher stats than you every freaking time. I'm level 3 boosting constantly. There is no excuse as to why they should be that far ahead. I'm sorry. No. No. Sorry. No. Nope. 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 Artificial difficulty. Nope. I knew you'd give me the boost one. I knew it. That's why I got rid of the glove. What? Hit me. Is the game itself attacking me? Is the game itself attacking me? Is that what's going on? Is that what I'm experiencing? Yeah, seriously. Freaking artificial difficulty AI in every way, shape, size, and form, dude. In every way, shape, size, and form, it's artificial difficulty. Just play against level 1 AI. Anything more than that is just stupid. Anything more than that is just unfair in every way, shape, size, and form. Seriously. Freaking stupid. Absolutely freaking stupid. Just play against level 1. Anything more than that, they're always going to be faster than you regardless of what you do.
Good job. My turn next.
It's kind of just a fact. It's kind of just a fact. Can we speed this up, please? I like to stop playing this game. I can only play nonsensical stuff for so long. Screw your stupid bomb item. Get out of here with that. Jeez Louise. I really do effing hate this game sometimes, you know that? I really do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, explain to me how constantly boosting like this doesn't win you at the race. Please explain to me, Sega. Sega, I highly recommend you get Sumo Digital back in here because they did it right. They did it right. Get Sumo Digital back to help you, man. Yes, there were items in those games as well, but they weren't game deciding. Sorry. To me, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed is still the superior racing game over this. With the original Sonic Riders coming in at a close second. Thus putting this game in third place. Maybe I argue even fourth. Because I've got a soft spot for Zero Gravity. The reason I want all first places is so I can get the maximum amount of Donpa tickets while doing this. Jeez. Because I gotta grind for those things. Way to make this take longer than it has to. Freaking artificial difficulty AI. Sweet mother of all creatures, great and small. Go ahead, blind me. Do it. Go ahead, do it. Come on, do it. Do it, come on, do it. Come on, do it. Yes, drain my sanity even more, game. Drain my sanity. Make me go freaking crazy. Make me go freaking crazy. Inconsistent jumping physics? Because why not? Jeez Louise. Binga 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 bonga binga bonga. Blue 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 blue. Yeah, I think my new go-to setup is going to be quick recovery up with drip charge kit. There's no reason the recovery time in this game should take 800,000 trillion billion decades. And then when you want to use a boost wisp, the physics of this game say, oh wait, that's a boost? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were still recovering from getting hit. Was I supposed to bring you back up to max speed immediately, like boost items do in literally every other racing game in existence? Even in Sonic Riders, that was the case. If you would get hit, you could boost, and you would immediately be back up to top speed. And guess what? That was self-boosting. As long as you had the air to do it. So, what happened with this game? I'd like to know. What happened? I still feel like it's in beta. I'm not noticing much of a difference between this and the beta that we played like 6 months ago. Or however the heck long ago it was. 9 months, I don't freaking know. The only difference are the graphics not being as good and item capsules being in different places. I'm seriously not noticing much of a difference. I still feel like we're in beta. There's still way too many problems with this game. It's funny how you don't notice the game's flaws until you get to the upper ranks. Cool. Homing technology. Cool. Physics. What other racing game do you know you can lose to a low-level AI simply because you get hit by one item at the start of the race and literally cannot catch up as a result? The items in this game are just bad. The balance is seriously effing terrible. I'm sorry. The item balance in this game is seriously effing bad. There should be no reason why one measly little item should drop you to the bottom of the pack and have you stay there for the entirety of the race. That is just bad. That is just bad. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, you did it. Nice job.
The items in the previous Sonic Racing games were okie dokie. As I was saying, the items in the previous car racing Sonic games were nowhere near as bad. They gave people the chance to catch up, thus making them more skill-based racing games, which is nice. I like that. Meanwhile, in this game, getting hit by one itsy-bitsy teeny tiny little microscopic speck of dust is a guaranteed overtake by 10 players. It's bad. I'm sorry. The game itself isn't necessarily bad, but the items in this game are bad. They are the biggest problem with this game. 100% they are. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time because I only need to do 4 more Grand Prix. I'm going to do 2 today on stream and then 2 tomorrow on stream with Patrick. For SpongeBob and Patrick. Patrick and SpongeBob.
We're SpongeBob. We're not cavemen. We have technology.
Oh. It didn't work. Hey, hey. Uh-oh. Stage hazards that turn you to stone as well. Any reason those are there? Who decided there needs to be 3 random poles there? What purpose do they serve? Jeez. And as we've seen in time trials, it's faster not to jump. It's faster just to ride the waves. Walk. Bling, 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 bling.
This is all Mr. Krabs' fault. If you hadn't hanged that stupid dollar in the first place, I mean, it's not like it looks any different from any regular dollar. Why hang it? You might as well just reach into my wallet, pull out a dollar, and put it on the wall.
Why hang it? I mean, this is the first one.
Might as well hang an $8 bill up on the wall and no one would know the difference. You might as well just reach into my wallet, pull out a dollar, and put it on the wall.
Have a vending machine in his house? I don't know, but that seems kind of goated. Jeez. Or at least some kind of mini fridge to go somewhere. Bonk. Even against level 1 AI, one item is all it takes to bring you down from, like, 2nd to 10th. That is absolutely horrid nonsense. The items in this game need to be absolutely freaking toned down to the point where they are noticeably useless. Or at least made balanced in a way that it wasn't in previous games. Like, literally. If you got hit by one item in, like, any of the previous Sonic Racing games, it would give people a chance to catch up. It wouldn't be a guaranteed overtake. In this game... Oh, no. It's a guaranteed overtake by 10 people. Just for one measly little itty bitty item. And that, to me, is just absolutely horrid. It's no wonder people abuse the invincibility. Because the items in this game are factually need toned down. Factually. Anyone who says otherwise is literally lacking the common sense to understand the concept of, oh, you have nothing to compare it to. Like, yeah, the previous racing games I can compare it to, because those ones were skill-based, and they had items, but they were balanced in a way that made them fair. In this game, the items just are stupid. The item spam is ridiculous. Anyone who says otherwise is literally uneducated. They probably have a 3rd grade degree of education, and that's it. Jeez. 6669. That one 6969. Oh, that might come next. I don't know. Let's see. His own reflection comes to life. You're on your own, pal. SpongeBob, what are you doing? Oh, you know, just hanging around. A 666 and a 9 from me. Oh no. Let's see if we can get 269s. I doubt it, but we can try. Something that would be funny is if they reference that Desk Slam meme from... I can't remember which game it was, but... It was from one of the Like a Dragon games, I remember, but I can't remember who did it. But it'd be funny if they reference that in this game somehow, like, whenever you lose, he slams his card the same way he slams his desk. That'd be kind of funny. Oh boy. Yep. The AI have some kind of technology to say, if I have my weapon hit this wall, it'll travel at this speed at precisely this angle and hit him at precisely this particular point on the track at the speed he's going. The AI in this game are pretty ass. Stupid. Absolutely dumb. Artificial... Yep, there we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. What'd I say? One of them just threw a green glove and was like, if I throw it at this particular spot on the wall, it'll ricochet at just the right angle to hit him going at this particular speed. What did I say? The items in this game are just stupid. You know what? Forget nerfing them. Remove them entirely, please. Remove the items entirely, please. The game doesn't need them. Remove the items entirely, please. We don't. The game doesn't need them. They don't. They got no reason to be here. They got no reason to be here. How many hours have I put into the game? I'll have to check. I really don't know. The Dompa Grand Prix finale. Yay! This game is mentally draining.
Okay, my turn.
This game is mentally draining.
It's the break.
I really like this setup as well. It allows me to boost like this constantly. It's fun. Unfortunately, it's not exactly viable because the only thing that matters is the invincibility. It's literally zero reason why people abuse the invincibility. The items in this game are... They need to be toned down. And I mean substantially toned down. Not just, oh, it's a micropixel weaker. No. The items need to be toned down to the point where they're near useless. Because Sega themselves said they wanted this to be more skill-based. Well, they made the complete opposite happen. It's 100% item-based. There's literally zero skill involved in this game whatsoever. They made the complete opposite happen. It's not skill-based. It's not skill-based in any way, shape, size, and form. Strategic item use doesn't exist because people spam their items. And the only thing that matters is what you get on the final stretch. This game is 100% item-based. Maybe I'll start abusing the meta. Let's see how much better I do then. Do I really need to sink that low to make any progress with this game because of how unbalanced the items are?
Yeah, you did it. Nice job.
Do I really need to become a meta abuser? Do I really need to abuse the meta to get any progress made with this game on the higher ranks? Am I not allowed to play my way and have fun? What's the point of customizing if the only customization option that matters is the technical drift invincibility build? What's the point? You might as well not have the gadgets in the game at all.
Yeah, let's race.
Jeez Louise. Frickin' sucks. It really does. It really frickin' sucks. But let's see how many hours I poured into this frickin' thing. 218 hours. Yeah, 218 hours. Holy heck. You know what? I'm gonna call it a stream right here. I need to get off. So, yeah, jeez. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Sonic, for some more CrossWorlds. So, have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night.